Hard win for our team. Give Arkansas credit. Coach Looney had those guys playing. Think about this. First time in SEC history that an offense has a 4,000-yard passer, a 1,000-yard rusher, and two 1,000-yard receivers. Excellent job. Excellent job by offensive staff and excellent job by players. Really proud of our football team tonight. I thought our defense played a lot better. Obviously, we had a couple of bad snaps at the end. We should have had a better plan for that onside kick. We should have put a guy in the middle. We did it the second time. I thought overall our team played very well. Clyde, excellent again. The receivers, excellent again. The offensive line struggled at the beginning of the game. We had a couple of protection problems. We fixed it. Give credit to James Gray. I thought we fixed it. We did a great job. Overall, 11-0, proud of this football team, but we're not done yet. And there will be no celebrating tonight. We're going to celebrate the victory. And on to Texas A&M next week. We're going to be ready to play that football game. Any question?
How proud are you that you represent the West?
You know, it's not done yet. We're not done yet, and we're not going to talk about that. And obviously, it's a goal of ours, but we have bigger goals, and we'll talk about that next week. We're not finished SEC play, so we're just focusing in on Texas A&M next week.
But the defense able to make some corrections this week, and
Yeah, I thought defense. They ran the same plays that Ole Miss ran. And obviously, I thought we stopped them now. It wasn't the same type of quarterback, obviously. I don't think this quarterback was as good as Ole Miss guys, but we made some corrections. In fact, the first play was the same play that hurt us, and we did a great job of it, so I'm proud of our defensive staff.
Can you just talk about the just success that Clyde's had these last 4 games? Really good.
Yeah, he's on fire, yeah. We really like Clyde, obviously. He's starting to learn how to hit the holes. This spread offense fits in well. He's perfect for it. He creates, they're always a gap short up front. They're trying to cover our receivers, and the offensive line is doing a great job, but he knows where that hole is. And usually the first guy can't tackle him. He's doing a tremendous job.
how about his ability in space?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Vision, the spin, go through them, make them miss, cut. Outstanding. Right back.
He thought he was going to get caught.
6-6. You want to play some other guys, right? I mean,
Yeah.
are you being forced to have to worry about the committee and how the score looks and stuff?
No, we just want to win the game. I wanted our offense to try to score. I wanted to bounce and run our offense, try to score. I didn't want to let them score. I didn't want to give up that onside kick. We look a little sloppy at the end, so it's just a matter of competing for 60 minutes.
How do you feel like Mo Hampton did in place of Grant tonight?
I think he did well. Yeah, I'm proud of him. Yeah, really, I thought he did very well. Obviously, there'll be some things on the film that we got to get better, but it's his first start, man, in an SEC game. I thought the guy did tremendous.
Do you think there'll be any high emotion to guard against going against Texas A&M next week?
What's that?
Do you think there'll be any high emotions to guard against?
No question. There's no question about that. It's going to be on.
Because of last year specifically in the way it
What's that?
Did that include the head coach being?
No question. No question. I'll never forget that game last year. We're going to be ready.
Is that as upset as you've ever been after a game?
I don't know about that. I just, if that's over, there's nothing we can do at the end of the game. We felt helpless, but there's something we can do about it this week.
Last week, you said that the players were kind of down on themselves for their performance. I guess kind of as a defense, how do you think they've taken, strides in competing in this last
Yeah, I thought they were ready to play, man. I thought they were ready to play. Coach Aranda was fired up. Our whole defensive staff was fired up. I thought they did some really good things tonight.
Second week in a row, you had that offensive line, and Jones looked pretty good
Yeah.
behind him.
Yeah.
I guess the maturation of the whole of the line and the offensive
Yeah. Yeah. They've done a good job, but I will say this, they struggled at the beginning of the game. We got to look at it. We always get too much pressure. We don't want to get Joe hit. But overall, man, those guys have done a tremendous job. Credit to Coach Craig.
The end of the first quarter, 7-6. What do you think changed after that?
Yeah, I think it was like pounding a rock. We just kept on coming. This was pound the rock, man. We're going to keep on coming. We knew that, hey, we wanted to play for 60 minutes tonight. I thought it was good for our football team. I didn't want to, we'll go out there and just, it'd be an easy game. We don't want that, and it wasn't an easy game. And we got better. We had to keep on pounding the rock. I thought our team got better tonight.
Jacoby Stevens kind of took over the game defensively.
Oh, man, he played well. One of that first sack, he was supposed to drop in coverage, but he saw the tight end blocked, he took a chance and got a sack, and then he beat the tight end one-on-one. We need to rush him more. He is a dominant football player for us.
Thad Moss broke the single season score record for receptions by a tight end.
Yeah.
How much of an asset is he in this offense? How proud are you of him after the things that you're having to wait for so long?
Listen, man, Thad Moss is one of the most improved players in our program. He had a lot of injuries. He changed his mindset. He dedicated himself for his senior year. Again, I'll say it again, spring break, it wouldn't work out. He's there, didn't go home. He said, Coach, I'm going to be dedicated to this year. Look what he's done. Tremendous player. I think he has a bright future, and it also helps us in recruiting tight ends. With all these tight ends, we're going to throw to them and they see it on film.
It's the second week in a row. Y'all just left the trophy on the field. Is that just going back to this isn't what this isn't our end goal?
There's a mindset of this football team. We have a goal, and the goal next week is to beat Texas A&M, and that's going to be one at a time. We know where we want to go. We don't talk about it. There'll be time to celebrate.
You think the
what we
biggest
done.
threat on Texas A&M pose for you all?
So, excuse me?
You think the biggest threat Texas A&M pose for you all?
Well, we're going to look at it on tape. I haven't looked at them at all. Obviously, we did not defend them very well last year. They have those big receivers. I just need to look at it on tape. I feel we're going to be a lot better this year. It's going to be a good game.
You talk about how you guys have bigger goals. Is this the kind of statement win that kind of shows y'all something while you're going on that goal?
Yeah, I don't think this is a statement win. No, we don't look at it that way. We're 11-0. We're proud of that. Our focus is going to be at 12-0, beating Texas A&M. That's it.
Yeah, sub personnel, I guess, how healthy are you and where do you think you can finish?
Yeah, I was glad that we could sit Grant. I thought that he needed a rest. He was playing hurt the last 3 or 4 games. I do believe that Austin Deckles is going to be back. I know that Sadiq is going to be back, so I think we will be about as healthy as we've been. And we're in good shape for the stretch.
Is Justin Jefferson?
There's been a little bit of I know you asked this question years before when you didn't win that game, but do you think there's been a little bit of a post-Alabama hangover? You won the last 2 games, but maybe you haven't played your best football.
No, I don't think so. I think, we went out there and we played good football in the first half against Ole Miss. So I don't think it is that. I think it's a matter of the teams that we're playing, and there's some situations that we got to get better. We're very potent on offense. We're improving on defense. We're making some mistakes on special teams that later on down the road we can't make.
Hey, Ed, over here. Back to Clyde, when he was running by you on that 89-yard run, and the DB was closing on him, do you remember what you saw, or what you expected? Do you think he would get caught? Do you think he would slip it?
I got to tell you all the truth here. Okay? That play, when they went in, I said, "Hey guys, don't y'all think it's time to get Clyde out?" And they said, "Just one more play, coach." And they felt like they were going to make a big play, and that was that one play. So I'm glad we didn't take him out until after that play.
And did you think he was going to get caught, or I mean?
I don't remember. I don't exactly remember.
Is it important to have the starters in with Miles?
Yeah, we want Miles to get some shots with the starters, but you know what? You up that much, you get Jefferson hurt or you get number 1 hurt, it don't make sense.
Coach, can you talk about your emotion of leaving a consensus number 1 team at LSU onto the field for
Yeah, it's we don't think of it that way. Although we are ranked that in the polls right now, wouldn't matter if we wouldn't beat Arkansas. So we're just taking it one game at a time. We want to be ranked number 1 at the end of the season. That is the goal of this football team. And we have some ways to go. We got to get better, and we know that. So we're keeping a level head on to Texas A&M. And we don't talk about rankings or nothing like that. We don't talk about SEC this, SEC that. And it's not time to do that.
Joe reached 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns. What does that mean, if anything, those statistical milestones?
Yeah, well, we're proud. We're proud of our offense. And we're proud that we went to the spread. Give credit to Steve Ensming and Joe Brady, the offensive line, everybody. Credit. What a showing on offense, and we're not done yet.
Did you think a tailback could be as featured as Clyde has been able to be in this offense?
I didn't think at the beginning of the season he'd get 1,000 yards, and just give him credit because he is a competitive cat, man. And I'm so glad for him, and we still got many games left with him.
Coach can take one more.
Your
question?
team not celebrating on the field at the end there, that starts with your leaders in terms of
Yeah.
not being satisfied?
No, that's right. That was gonna be not too much of a celebration to beat Arkansas. They haven't beaten anybody in a long time. So, we were supposed to win that football game and, on to Texas A&M.
But the West, I guess.
Yeah, we don't feel like we've accomplished what we want to accomplish yet. And next week, we're going to talk about that, but it's on to Texas A&M. That's more important to us right now.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, guys.